Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2026, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence, and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030, and Viksit Bharat 2047. As part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and celebrations. Today is commemorated as World Bee Day on 20th May with the theme Be Together for People and the Planet, a partnership that sustains us all. By showing World Bee each year, we can raise awareness on the essential role bees and other pollinators play in keeping place and the planet healthy, and on many challenges they face today. And we have been celebrating this day since 2018, thanks to the efforts of the government of Slovenia with the support of Apimondia that led the UN General Assembly to declare 20th May as World Bee Day. The data for this observance was chosen as it was already Anton Jansa, a pioneer of modern agriculture, was born, and Janta came from a family of beekeepers in Slovenia, where beekeeping is an important agricultural activity with a long-standing tradition. Today, bees, pollinators, and many other insects are declining in abundance. This day provides an opportunity for all of us, whether we work for governments, organizations, or civil society, or are concerned citizens, to promote action that will protect and enhance pollination and their habitats, improve their abundance and diversity, and support sustainable development of beekeeping. So Be Together for People and Planet, a partnership that sustains us all for millennia. Bees and people have shared a close and evolving connection shaped by the ways communities across the world we have relied on the bees for food and livelihoods, with bees often becoming part of their cultural identity. From honey hunting is a large variety of beekeeping systems. This relationship has continually adapted to different environments, technologies, and socio-cultural needs. World Bee Day 2026 focuses on how humans and bees have been working together to nourish and sustain people and the environment. It will highlight the evolution of beekeeping across diverse cultures and landscapes over thousands of years, while promoting innovable, approachable that improve bee production and health and support the livelihoods of beekeepers, including women and youth. It will also emphasize how both traditional knowledge and modern techniques can contribute to sustainable beekeeping and how partnerships and inclusive approaches can help secure a sustainable future for both pollinators and people, while advancing the transformation of agri-food systems. So this theme aligns closely with the International Year of Rangeland and Pastorism 2026 and the International Year of the Women Farmer 2026, offering valuable opportunities to collect on the role of beekeeping in rural and pastoral livelihoods and its contribution to women's empowerment. Today is also commemorated as World Autoimmune Arthritis Day on May 20, connected with the International Autoimmune Arthritis Movement, IAAM, to raise awareness about autoimmune and autoinflammatory diseases that can manifest with arthritis. Autoimmune diseases and autoinflammatory conditions refer to those that can cause damage to the things, to the body organs, tissues, or cells because of hyperactive immune response. Autoimmune disorders occur when the body's immune system creates There is also commemorated as World Meteorology Day on May 20th. Annually, this day celebrates the signing of the Meter Convention by delegates from 17 different countries in Paris, France on May 20, 1875. It resulted in the establishment of a universally recognized standard measuring system. World Meteorology Day is dedicated to demonstrating how our scientific measurement system is capable of expanding beyond the confines of language measurement science, often known as metrology. It is considered with the routine taking of measurements and how these measurements are progressively improved over time to improve accuracy. Today is also commemorated as Cameroon Republic Day on May 20. In Cameroon, every year, this day is also known as Cameroon National Day or Cameroon Unity Day. On this day in 1972, President Amadou Ahidjo established a unitary state by abolishing the federal system of government. This day is a public holiday in Cameroon, but has nevertheless widely celebrated. The attractions of the day, however, are the military and civilian parades as well as presidential speech. On this day, schools and today is also commemorated as Clinical Trials Day on May 20 in US. Every year to mark the anniversary of the day in 1747 when James Lind conducted the first randomized clinical study. On Clinical Trials Day, take a moment to Today is also commemorated as Clinical Trials Day on May 20, every year to mark the anniversary of the day in 747 when James Lind conducted the first randomized clinical study. On Clinical Trials Day, take a moment to recognize the accomplishments and clinical research worldwide professionals in public health and medicine by recognizing their efforts in the clinical trials. It is a day to express gratitude to clinical research experts for their It is also commemorated as East Timor Independence Day on May 20 in East Timor. Celebrates its independence on May 20 every year. The country had a long time and complicated struggle with its independence. The first proclamation of Independence Day was signed on November 28, 1970, when the country sought independence from Portugal. However, the independence was short-lived as the East Timor was quickly and violently captured by the Indonesians. Up to 2 lakh people died from the violence and other woes such as illness and hunger. East Timor was recognized as an independent nation. Today is also commemorated as Flower Day, annually observed on May 20. Internationally, it makes a toast to the body of flowers they were useful to us. This holiday, environmentalists and conservationists create awareness about flower conservation and what can be done to save endangered flower species. Today is also commemorated as International Red Sneakers Day. Not everyone knows that allergies can be life-threatening, so education on the fatality of allergic is one of the aims of International Red Sneakers Day, which is observed on May 20. The non-profit organization Red Sneakers for Oakley invites the entire world to join and request that everyone wear their red shoes to draw attention to the rising food allergy problem, which affects around 250 million people around the world, and today provide an opportunity that a single straightforward but power symbol like red sneakers are as a means of drawing attention to the severity of the challenge and people who live with food allergies face all over the world. The event also serves as a platform to raise awareness about the dangers associated with them. It is also commemorated as Weights and Measures Day on May 20 and celebrate the history related to international trade and exchange of ideas across the globe. In 1875, the world came together and signed an international treaty that agreed to use a standard system of weights and measures. So whenever there is a consensus, new codes have been set up, and this was necessary since throughout human history, different parts of the world used various measuring systems. All in all, this made trade and communications on the subjects difficult. Today is also commemorated as National Band Directors Day on May 20 in US. Honors the school band directions and conductors who work hard to make students' experiences at sporting events greater and teach much to budding musicians. The day is an opportunity to thank band directors and recognize the long hours they put into their work. Football games just wouldn't be the same without the great music played by the school band. Today is also commemorated as National Employee Health and Fitness Day on May 20 in US. Observed in the third Wednesday of May in the US, and it was established to raise awareness of the health benefits of physical activity among employees. Through company-sponsored health promotion activities, this day is a perfect time to remind the staff about necessity and advantages of regular physical activity. So put on your running shoes as we jog in our way to National Employee Health and Fitness Day. There is also commemorated as National High Heel Day on May 20 in US in the honor of strutters, the confidence givers, the posture fixers, high heels, invented as a cosmetic aid. This multi-billion-dollar product is now all about making a fashion statement. Someone once said, the higher the heels, the closer to God. And we may just agree, this exciting day come to existence in 2021 through a court order issued by Judge Gisela Laurent is an undisclosed settlement. Women all over the United States celebrate the holding by joining their best mates and heading out with confidence. Today is also commemorated as National Juice Slush Day on May 20, commemorating the frosty pleasure known as juice slush on National Juice Slush Day, celebrated annually on the third Wednesday in May. This year it takes place on 20 May. Juice Slush has existed for decades, it's not millennia, since it was made by adding fruit juice to freshly collected snow. The royal courts of the world began and brought down recently the fallen snow from the mountains and filled the tops with the crushed berries and mashed fruits. More lately, large brands have taken the lead in producing juice slush, which has become popular among kids on lunch breaks. There is also commemorated as Numeracy Day UK on May 20 in UK, that is on the third Wednesday in May. And this is dedicated to highlighting the importance of numbers and numeracy and encouraging people to improve their numerical abilities and increase their confidence in dealing with numbers. Not everyone is good with calculations, and others that have a fear of numbers. National Numeracy Day. It is also commemorated as National Big Strawberries Day on May 20 in US. Strawberries are a summer fruit that is loved and cherished by the many. For the nostalgia of sunny days it brings, more than half of the children in the US go to pick strawberries from special farming and gardening areas around this time. A fun activity in itself, a strawberry picking allows for quality time to be spent with nature and blessed ones. Moreover, strawberries offer amazing nutritional value. These red berries are full of antioxidants, vitamin C, folic acid, fiber, etc. All of these qualities were written up. The tasty fruit is also a cousin of the beautiful rose plant. Now that's beauty on the inside and out. Today is also commemorated as National Rescue Dog Day on May 20 in US, with it a promise of love, friendship, and kindness. Each year, millions of animals, specifically dogs, are abandoned by their owners and end up on the streets. Many of these animals are used to shelter life, and this often makes it difficult for them to fend for themselves out in the world. So food sources are hard to come. Moreover, humans and other animals also pose a threat to the abandoned animals. Animal welfare organization step in to help by providing a shelter, home, etc. Many of these organizations also is also commemorated as National Streaming Day on May 20. The revolutionary movement of streaming services and how it introduced A whole new wave of watching movies and TV shows are highlighted from Netflix, Disney Plus, and Apple TV and Paramount Plus. The insurmountable number of film series, documentaries, and reality TV shows are accessible for streaming in the comfort of your home is fascinating. And it's a fun day that gives the excuse to grab a bucket of popcorn, relax on the couch, and grab the remote and enjoy a day watching some good shows. Today is also commemorated as National Women in Aerospace Day in US. So National Women in Aerospace Day is observed each year in the United States on May 20 to encourage more women to pursue a career in aero engineering and aerospace. The day also celebrates women of the aerospace industry, including those working in commercial aviation, defense, UAVs, helicopters, and space, and it is still an up and coming industry where women have made vital contributions. These women are an integral part of the industry and they should be celebrated. Some famous women in the aerospace industry are Harriet Wimbley Wesley Coleman and Amelia Earhart, just to name a few. National Women in Aerospace Day celebrates all the women who have contributed and encourages more women to take a profession in the industry. Today is also commemorated as National Rescue Dog Day on May 20 in US. Brings it with a promise of love, friendship, and kindness. Each year, millions of animals, specifically dogs, are abandoned by their owners and end up on the streets. Many of these animals are used to shelter life and thus in turn makes it difficult for them to fend for themselves out in the world. Food sources are hard to come, moreover, humans and other animals also pose a threat to those abandoned animals. Animal welfare organizations step in to help by providing a shelter home. Many of these organizations also encourage people to adapt the dog so that they get a new home and create a more space for other dogs in the shelters. Adapting or even just fostering helps and despite and all the animals in the long run. Today is also commemorated as Walk to School Week, UK, from May 20 to 25 in UK. Celebrated every year, it is an annual walking challenge that aims to encourage more children to walk as a form of exercise. Walking to school allows children to reach their recommended 60 minutes minimum of physical activity per day. This is even more before the day is started. It educates people about the importance of regular exercise and they get a better understanding of the numerous health benefits of exercise. Walk to School Week has been adopted by thousands of students in the UK. Today is also commemorated as Be a Millionaire Day on May 20 in US. When you think of being a millionaire, what was the first thing that comes to your mind? It could be the ability to buy whatever you want, travel the world, practice philanthropy on a grand scale, or just eliminating debt. Whatever your personal dreams may be, let's all celebrate National Be a Millionaire Day on May 20. By doing so, at least one thing that makes us feel like a million. Try this and get a spa treatment, test drive an exotic car, or at the very best, treat yourself to a special cocktail or coffee under Point is, while you are on way becoming a millionaire, focus now on whatever makes you feel rich. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. And yesterday, on 19th May, that is World Fair Play is celebrated. Every year, fair play is a complex concept that encompasses fundamental values integrated to both sport and everyday life, including fair competition, respect, friendship, team spirit, equality, and integrity. The concept of fair play extends beyond simply following written rules. It also provides respecting unwritten rules and demonstrating unconditional respect for opponents, fellow players, referees, and fans. The Olympic values and Olympism itself are achieved through demonstrating fair play. The attitude of fair play contributes to building a peaceful and better world beyond the realm of sports. With this, we shall end today's